Gus, nothing each today. Was that 2 points dropped or 1 point gained?
I think we've got to look at it at different stages of the game. I think first 70 minutes it was probably pretty evenly matched. We were defending well, and it looked as if it was going to be a draw written all over it. But then the last sort of 15-20 minutes we were on the front foot and we were looking positive. I thought we were going to nick it. But I think over the course of 90 minutes, we've got to be pleased. It's another point on the board. It's a clean sheet. We've certainly had to tighten things up after the last home game against Stenhousemuir and the previous one against Airdrie away from home. So we've quite deliberately tightened things up, and had to work for anything that we had to get today.
Must be encouraging. That's winning down at Stranraer and then a point today, but also encouraging in terms of the effort and the teamwork you're seeing out there today.
Yeah, I think that's one thing that we'd stressed after the Stenhousemuir game. I keep talking about that game because it still irritates me, but I think the pleasing thing, for the coaching staff and everybody, connected with the club, that there's been a clear and obvious reaction to that as well. So the players, were affected by that. They were hurting as well, and they've shown that in the right manner in their application in the last two games.
A couple of controversial moments today, and we have to talk about the two penalty opportunities. What was your view on them?
Well, it is difficult, down at that track side, to get, a clear view. The first one, when John's, going in on goal, it's difficult to see whether Peterhead defender Keller gets a touch on the ball first. We'll need to look at the video. The second incident, the only question is it in or out, because it's a clear foul. And the officials, referee in the far side linesman, looked as if they were wanting each other to make that decision. It's obviously going to be a very, very tight call. Some they go for you, some they don't. But as I said, we certainly at that period of the game looked threatening. We're causing, Peterhead one or two problems. So that was the pleasing aspect. Obviously, we would have liked it to have been a penalty, and we'd like to have maybe taken the lead at that point. But as I said, it's pleasing, but that you're creating the opposition problems and looking threatening.
It's encouraging to think that our standards are improving, and we're disappointed not to beat Peterhead, whereas in previous years they've beaten us quite a lot.
Yeah, we know we have to compete and work extremely hard. I think Peterhead would come and expect to win at Hampden. They've got quality within their squad. They've got experienced players, guys that are playing in European games and played at a much higher level. And I think we have to be disciplined and well organised first and foremost when we go and play them. But then obviously be positive when we've got the ball and have the belief that we can cause problems. And we certainly did that this afternoon. And it's something to build on again. It's a clean sheet, another point on the board, and hopefully we can gain a little bit of momentum now.
And we've moved up one place in the league, and that brings us on to next week away to East Fife. How do you think that game will go?
Very, very difficult game again. We a very tight game against them. Here at Hampden, they've got a game on Tuesday night against Alloa, which I'll get up to see. So we know East Fife, in recent seasons and how tough it will be. Again, good experience within their group, and first and foremost, we have to compete against them, and hopefully, on the day, we can create one or two chances.
Thanks very much, Gus.
Cheers, Ian.